of course it was a challenge, but a challenge in all the right ways.
And I love Lee's speech where he talks about deciding to be unapologetically queer.
Mm-hmm.
Give us a bit of an insight into what the character was like to inhabit, particularly that quality.
I would say that was kind of, for me, one of the kind of that was very so Burroughs and what he said. And you think about how far ahead of its time it was was just sort of a privilege to be able to speak those lines. So it's I'm glad that, at one point that wasn't in the movie. We put it back in the movie, and I'm so happy it's still there.
I would love to ask, obviously we're used to you playing very confident, very put together characters, Bond and Benoit Blanc. How does Lee...
That's the acting.
Yeah.
Right there.
How does Lee compare to those roles that we've most recently seen?
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't answer that. You'd have to answer that. That's your job. I mean, this is just a wonderful opportunity to play a really complex human being, and that if I can get roles like this a couple of times in my life, I'll be very happy.
And what was it like working with him?
I love him to death. He's the best.
And Jonathan Anderson was saying that you were very invested in the look of the character. Can you talk a bit about what you think?
Well, hopefully he'll come and tell you himself. But he's a genius, another genius to get to work with, another creative person that I was privileged to work with.